Hello, friends. I bet you're a little bit surprised to see me. You know why? Because we have a couple friends who are home learning and some friends who are at school learning. So, Kai and Alex, I'm making this video just for the two of you. How do you like that? I read a story today, one of my favorite stories. This week is letter K. K is a tough one because it makes this sound. It makes the same sound as a C, so it's really tricky. But I like to share words with you that will remind you of what the letter K starts with. Of course, Miss Katie in our classroom starts with the letter K. And then I'm going to read you this story today. It's called Stuck. Stuck doesn't start with the letter K. It actually ends with the letter K. Hey, Kai, don't you also start with the letter K? Wow, we made it to your letter, my friend. So this story is about a kite. But the story is called Stuck. Can you guess what happens to this kite? I bet you can. You guys are smart cookies. So, I'm going to read you this story named Stuck. One of my favorites. I hope you enjoy it. So, there's this little boy and he's taking his kite. It all began when Floyd's kite became stuck in a tree. He tried pulling and swinging, but it wouldn't come unstuck. Oh, bummer. The trouble really began when he threw his favorite shoe to knock the kite loose, and it stuck. Uh-oh. Now what's he gonna do? So he threw up his other shoe to knock down his favorite one, and unbelievably, that stuck too. Now there's two shoes in the tree. In order to knock down his other shoe, Floyd fetched Mitch. Good idea, he fetched his cat. Do you think his cat can help? Cats get stuck in trees all the time, but this is getting ridiculous. Then Floyd fetched a ladder. He was going to sort this out once and for all. So what do you think he's going to do with that ladder? What do you do with a ladder? Let's see if you're right. And he threw it. Do you throw the ladder? Uh-oh. And I'm sure you can guess what happened. Uh-oh, do you see it? It stuck too. The ladder was borrowed from his neighbor, and he would definitely need to put it back before it was noticed. And in order to do so, Floyd flung a bucket of paint at it. And wouldn't you know it, that bucket of paint got stuck. And then Floyd tried. Let's see what he tried. What would you try? He tried a duck to knock down the bucket of paint, and a chair to knock down the duck, and his friend's bicycle to knock down the chair, and the kitchen sink to knock down his friend's bicycle, Floyd's front door to knock down the sink. Uh-oh, this doesn't look good. And the family car to knock down the front door, and the milkman to knock down the family car, and an orangutan to knock down the milkman, who surely had somewhere else to be. Uh-oh. A small boat to knock down the orangutan, a big boat to knock down the small boat, a rhinoceros to knock down the big boat, a long-distance truck to knock down the rhinoceros, the house across the street to knock down the long-distance truck. Uh-oh, this is getting pretty crazy. A lighthouse to knock down the no longer across the street house. Uh-oh, a curious whale in the wrong place at the wrong time to knock down the lighthouse. That's just nutty. And they all got stuck. Can you see that? I hope you get a good shot of that picture. Oh no. A fire engine was passing by all the commotion, and the firemen stopped to see if they could help at all. We know firemen are real helpful. And they went up. And first, up went the engine, followed by the firemen, one by one. Oh no! Floyd is throwing the fire truck and the firemen up in the tree. And there they stayed, stuck between the orangutan and one of the boats. Firemen would definitely be noticed missing, and Floyd knew he'd be in big trouble. Do you see that light bulb? Floyd had an idea. And that was when he went to find a saw. What do you think he's going to do with the saw? Oh, maybe he figured it out. And he lined it up as best he could. And he hurled it up in the tree. Uh-oh, he threw it. Oh, no, Floyd. And that was it. There was no room left in that tree. And the kite came unstuck. Floyd was so delighted, he forgot all about his kite. He put it to good use immediately, enjoying the rest of his day very much. Look, there he is flying his kite. And that night, Floyd went to bed. He was exhausted. But before he did, he could have sworn there was something he was forgetting. Do you know what he was forgetting? He got his kite back. Uh-oh. Help! He forgot everybody's up in the tree. Oh dear, they're all stuck. And that, my friends, is my silly story about a kite. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. That's the cool letter K word that I thought of. Of course, in addition to Kai and our friend Katie. So, until I see you guys again, have a great day, and I'll see you soon. And I'm blowing you a kiss. There's a great letter K word. Bye, friends.